Go to Makola. Check the number of women that will count money from 6 a.m. to 10. They've closed. You go there, you think they don't speak English. They are bush. But that's where the money is. You go to East Legon Airport, beautiful boutique. A whole day, nobody enters the place. So, boutique and somebody selling iron rods, cement, who will make the money? Everybody who makes money wants to build a house, to have a place to lay his head. They are buying cement, they are buying iron rods, plumbing equipment, paints, and all those things. They will make more money than the boutique. As simple as that. So you should know it is not your dress that you put on every day that will make you successful, but how you identify a business, and irrespective of the type of business, you know that this is going to bring me money. And you go into it. So there are a lot of businesses that you can go into it, but when you see it, maybe because of your level of education, you wouldn't want to get involved.
So in the next 3 years, what car would you be buying? And I'm only picking from what you said, that sometimes you plan what to buy 3 years.
You know, ahead. I have a limit. My limit is I'm conservative. And therefore, I cannot buy flashy cars. Like these sports car, this and that. That's what I'm saying, I'm limited. But I like exclusive ones. Here, this one you have Maybach and the S560 here. When you move to the other apartment, you see Bentley and Rolls Royce. And the other one, you see the Cadillac. Plus, Tundra that we use for daily. I wanted to buy another Rolls Royce for my 60th birthday. But because of, in fact, the way I planned my 60th birthday, it coincided with the election. And therefore, I decided to tone it down. Whether you are hardworking or not, negative publicity, it will affect my party. So I said, forget about it. Every day is a party.
What was the plan? What were you thinking?
But it will still come on. I want to assure you.
Well, the 60th birthday will come up, but the party.
But the party will be postponed.
So how were you picturing the party?
I wanted to finish a house, 45-bedroom house, with about 9, 10 living rooms. It's going on. It's still going on. It has been
in Ghana?
Yes, I'll do it too. It's still
in Accra, Tema?
It's in Tema. As I speak, the workers are there.
Okay. 45 bedrooms?
Yeah, 45 bedrooms. I just want Ghanaians to see that a black man can also do it.
And this
I've
is
done
not,
that in my village.
This is not
so
for a hotel. This is
no.
Okay.
It's not for a hotel.
And then you do the party there, or you move in there?
Yes, that is where I wanted to do the party.
Okay.
But unfortunately for me, where we're building, it was, the soil is not that strong. It's water and everything there, like a marshy area. So we had to fill it. It's taking a lot of my time. But with the COVID-19, I have accepted life that I think life doesn't make sense to me anymore. So I'm not rushing for anything. Although I'm still working, so long as I'm alive, I still have to continue working. But I am not rushing to finish the house,
I'm just thinking, why 45? Is the plan to host the people you invite?
I do things big. That's Agyapong. When you go to my village, I have 40 bedrooms. Yeah. And now, when my mother died, the funeral was done over there. My father, the same thing. People who came, my village, we don't have hotels. They all stayed in my house. Now, let me tell you why I'm building this 45-bedroom house. I'm saying that lender of last resort, if I die, whoever I leave that property to can turn it into a hotel because it's 6-acre land that you can even build more. So why not create that I wouldn't want to do 5-6 bedrooms, and these kids, maybe most of them are girls, they get married and they don't even want it. But this, if it's 45 bedrooms, you can easily turn it into it because I have swimming pool, tennis court, something. So that's how I think.
Okay.
So not in terms of luxury alone, but for posterity. I'm capable of doing it. If God gives me another 10, 15 years, why not? I will live in that property. But after that, when I'm dead and gone, even if you can't manage it, you can turn it into a hotel. Add more, you can easily get 200-300 rooms if you want to create more because the land is big. But that's me, a village boy from Asin Dumping. And I want to live big because life is short.
Aren't you living big already?
That's why I told you that where I want to go, I've only achieved 8% of my dream.
How would 10%, 20% look like?
Maybe $300-400 million.
I just have to do the division and I'll know where you're
I want to
falling
be
right
a
now.
billionaire, but 4 billion, 5 billion, yes. Then I know that, yes, I have also achieved something. This Agyapong is rich, this and that. No, it doesn't get into my head at all.
So you don't think you're rich?
No, because I haven't gotten there yet.
So what's your definition of a rich person?
Well, it depends on the individual. I cannot, in my definition, I say I have to be a billionaire. Somebody wants to be a millionaire. Somebody wants to get 500,000 and the whole world is his. So it depends on the individual.
Okay, so let me understand. You're a millionaire, but you're not rich only because you're not a billionaire.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the truth.
I want us to also talk about family, but before we get into family, is it that you've been picking on people a lot? Are you targeting the church? Are you targeting pastors?
Why would I target churches? Why would I target pastors? You didn't use the right word for pastors. You should have used the word fake. Fake pastors. Not all pastors are fake. No, I wouldn't stand here and say that. There are genuine ones. But there are fake ones. Like Ohene. He was bragging, saying that he has bought property. I know he's bragging. He doesn't even have it. I bought a house, 166 rooms in America. There's no house in America that has 166 rooms. But where he will have a problem is, in his own mouth, he said he transfers the money. Okay? That will land him into trouble.
Why are you targeting him? What has he done to
The
you?
word is not target. He went out there to brag that he would put his priesthood or whatever aside and deal with me for a whole year. And I enjoy that. I enjoy that. I like people who are bold like that. So, is it a target? He sent his missiles, these young men going on radio, television, insulting me, but I'm focused. Have 1,001 evidence against him. After the police, Yoko will come in too. Because I've sent the people there, they've investigated the transfers. He puts money in people's account and he transfers to Spain. That is money laundering. It's also coming up. I am not going to rest. And I've gotten involved because in the course of my investigation, I've seen that he has done harm to a lot of innocent people in this country. And I have to let Ghanaians know.
There are people who follow him irrespective.
Yeah, why not? You will always get people to follow. You will. I saw when he was invited to go to the police or whatever, I saw people there.
He was actually arrested and granted bail.
Right.
Because of you.
Yeah, why not? I'm using the law. After the exposure, I'm using the law. If this man says he goes to Jesus Christ, he goes to see his father, why is it that when the police went there, he faked that he was sick? He should have vanished. Why didn't Obinim vanish?
But maybe he was really sick.
Sick. But if you are going to be arrested for you to be humiliated, and you can always vanish as you portray to your church members, why didn't he vanish? The truth.
Is it that you don't believe in healing yourself? You
I don't believe
in
in
the
healing. I don't believe in anything. I only believe in God. The people that are saying that they have the healing powers, COVID-19 done. What have they done? You see how God has exposed these fake pastors. Now putting pressure on president to open for them to go and make money. If I were him, I won't open. But he's a nice man.
Don't you go to church? Don't you miss church?
No, a waste of time.
Don't you miss
I believe
worshiping
in God.
with others
Please,
and praising God?
No. Waste of time. I believe in God. I don't want you to teach me who God is. Yes. So anybody who says there's no God, to me, is a fool. Because even when you sleep, your sleep alone should tell you that there is a superior being somewhere. But I don't want these fake boys killing pregnant women, killing babies, poisoning women just for power and fame. And you want me to go and waste my time?
But you just said that not all the pastors are fake.
Yes. Not all the pastors. That I won't say that they are all fake. No. Not all of them are fake. Some are doing the work of God.
So you still
and
could
they
go
are
to
not
church.
making money. Because they are genuine, they don't make money. Ghanaians want to hear stupid things. That your mother is the one who is causing your failure because you are sick, is your grandmother. That is what they want to hear. But the genuine ones, they don't even go to their church. Because they didn't tell them, when he went to that man's church, he didn't say that your grandmother is the one who is saying, your husband has a girlfriend here. They cause divorce in marriages several.
So your target is to bring the fake pastors down, is that it?
Not to bring them down, but to expose them for Ghanaians, to create awareness.
How many of them are you targeting?
I am not targeting anybody. But I have a lot of I've done a lot of investigation. I have a lot of dossier on most of them. But I don't want it to be seen like you are going after these people. No. But if you make a mistake and slip, the day you were born, I'll let Ghanaians know. So I'm not targeting anybody. But you run your mouth, I will also expose you.
Have you had people come to you to ask you to slow down?
There are several people. This Saturday, a guy from New York, he uses 646 number. He's been sending me audios insulting me here and there, but I'm not worried about that, because even the Bible says that any leader who is not criticized by some of his people means he's not doing something right. So I'm not worried about what the guy is saying, but I gave it to him well. He got the nerves, and that guy, I've digged him all right. A 60-year-old man, a 64-year-old man, still in New York. You are useless. You are useless. You go on pension, you rely on pension, social security to live, and you sit there and curse me. I have lived in New York, I still live there, but I've created employment for Ghanaians. I put food in their mouth, and you sit there, insult me because of Obini Marnas. You got a problem. That will not stop me. I get threats, or die. Once I am convinced,
you don't care about your life, or you.
Look, madam, whether I'm going to be 100 or not, I'll still die. So why should I allow somebody to intimidate me with death? That's my point. And I don't value all these properties because one day I'll leave it. Therefore, I don't get swollen-headed because of these things. Some people, because of their wealth, they are afraid to speak the truth. But I don't cherish the wealth. I work hard to increase the number, all right, but I don't cherish it to a point where I see people suffering and I'll say that, oh, I'm passive because me, I have enough for myself and therefore I'm not going to say anything. No. No. We have to effect change in people's lives. It's not only giving them money that will change their life, but creating awareness, making people know that, look, these pastors, they are fake. I have a picture of Obinim at the passport office, getting passport. Meanwhile, Obinim can stretch his leg like this and said, you, I command and your passport is here. But I can show you Obinim.
Where do you get the information from?
Where do I get information from?
You have lots of information on a lot of people.
Yeah, because I do my research. You see, the guy who insulted me from New York, have his number, and now I know a lot about him. Simple.
How do you do it?
I won't tell you.
People say they bring information to you and you give them money.
Yeah, some people bring information. Why they bring the information is that they don't have confidence in the system. They have confidence in me. I sit here in the break. This morning, they brought information to me.
Is it not because they know you give them money, if they did?
What money? I don't give money. I can dash you money. But anybody who says he has information, I have to bring money, go to hell. I won't buy any information from anybody. If you voluntarily bring it, I check. This morning, somebody came from Suhum. He's going back. Okay, take maybe 1,000 for transport. I know from here to Suhum is not even 50 cedis. So 1,000 means a lot to him. It doesn't mean anything to me. But I cherish the information that he has given me. But if the guy comes from Suhum to tell me, give me 1,000 or 2,000, I have information for you, I'll give a slap. I'll walk you out of my place.
How do you stay consistent irrespective of the government that is in power? You're one of the very vocal, consistent persons in our country today. How do you do that?
Yeah, because I am not afraid of insults. I'm not afraid to die. My concern is to change many Ghanaians. And that's paramount to me.
Do you think you're being effective at that? Are you changing Ghanaians?
Oh, yes. Now, see, on Monday, YouTube alone, I didn't even go. I'll go tonight. There were 62,000 viewers. Now it's about 300 something thousand. What it means is that for somebody to spend his money on internet to get access to YouTube to listen, madam, about 50% of the 60% believes in what I'm saying. And that is 30,000. Are you telling me Obidim has 30,000 church members in this country? Well, yesterday they were threatening, we are not going to vote. Do you know the number of people who are going to vote because of what I'm doing for MPP? You have no idea. But I don't let that get into my head. I just continue. When I get the information and it's vital that I feel Ghanaians should know, I'll put it out there.
What if it hurts your own party?
Ghana first. No, you say it hurts my own party. But what about if I talk about NDC? It doesn't hurt them? It doesn't hurt them? Are they not Ghanaians? So if you are MPP and you are not doing something right, and I say it, you expect me only to talk about it. If that is my behavior, you wouldn't have wasted your time coming to sit here this morning to grant interview. That's the gospel truth. If you had seen me as one-sided person, always attacking NDC, you wouldn't be here. So my country first, before my political party. That's my philosophy.
I've watched you come to Adom TV on many occasions. And I think you used to come on Tuesdays.
Right.
Nobody advertised it, but every morning, even before 7, sometimes 6, 5:30, people will come line up just to see you.
Right.
And after your interview,
I get time to talk to them
exactly,
one by one.
But most of them come with requests.
Yeah, requests.
And you keep giving. Why is that?
You know, the first opportunity I give to people is education. No, when you come to Parliament, I went to Adsado College. We have Kwabotwe and the rest. But those who went to rural schools or secondary schools, they are more than the so-called big schools, you know. Why is that? Because the opportunity was given to them. Use me as an example. A village boy from Asen Dompim going to Adsado College. That time it was just 45 minutes from Fosu to Cape Coast today because the road is good. A Champions time it was on tar. When I got to Adsado College, dust, my face, my hair, everything was brown. But here we are today. Meanwhile, those days, some people were driving their private cars from Accra to Cape Coast. Where are they? That is why I want to give every opportunity to. So give opportunity to every child who comes to me with the parents for education. Second is health. When I see physically that a person is not well, he's sick, and sometimes they don't need that much. And if you don't help, they will die. But that little money can save lives. Why not? Call you, assuming you are my girlfriend, and we go out. If I give you 2,000 cedis, you tell me I'm cheap because of your standard. But the 2,000 cedis to that lady who came early morning with her child, 2,000 cedis is big. You get my analogy, you know. I'm not saying you're going to call me, but I'm just giving because of your level of and yeah, 2,000 cedis might not mean anything to you. But 2,000 cedis to the lady that we are referring to means a lot. I think so far, the highest bill I've paid in terms of help is 40,000 Ghana cedis. A guy who had a hole in heart.
To one person?
Yeah, to one person, hole in heart. And now he's alive. That is where I get my joy from.
How many people have you helped educated? How many people have you paid fees for?
A lot. Over 3,000. For 20 years, over 3,000. I've paid a lot.
Do you hear from them later in life?
Yes. Some are doing so well. You know, when I used to go to Peace, there was a young man who came with a mother from Insawa. He had 7 A's and a B. And the parents didn't have money. So he wanted to go to medical school. I took the results and said, wow, you can't stay home. You have to go. I tried the medical school. It was too late. I managed to get him pharmacy. The boy had first class. And his request was that, Honorable, all I want you to do for me is to come to my graduation.
Oh.
But I was in US. You know, when I came back from US, he brought his gown and everything to my house in Tema. You know, I mean, it's so refreshing. As I speak, yesterday, I had a call that I should bring 2-3 people for a job. The level is general manager and the manager. I called my constituency. I have about 6 names already. Those days, when I was an MP, or I started, the first time I started, they were laughing at my constituency and Asin in general, that we're not doing well in education. But today, I'm proud to tell you, if you ask me to bring 200 graduates from my constituency, I will get them for you today. That is the kind of achievement I take glory in. So education, then health. Of course, there are other things that when the person comes to you, he tells the story and he thinks there's element of truth, you take a shot and help. So that's me. So after doing all this, then I buy a nice car also for myself. And I'm going to build that house. I will invite you.
45.
Yep, you got it. It's coming on live.